What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, bringing you a video for May 8th, 2024. This is going to be a player prop shop parlay video. I told you guys I was going to give you one, so here I am. We are doing something just a little bit different here. I'm going to be locking this in on Chalkboard instead, just because I want to switch it up a little bit. I use Chalkboard and Sleeper. Chalkboard mainly just for hockey alt lines, but just because I'm feeling a little frisky, why not? I'm going to lock it in on Chalkboard today. But Sleeper has a bunch of promos going on. It's Wildcard Wednesday, so they have Brunson bumped down to 28.5 points, and then Swayman bumped down to 24.5 saves. So if you guys want to go tail those, if you guys want to lock this in on Sleeper, you can tail those. I put them at the end of the parlay. And then they also have the Halliburton over 0.5 points. Speaking of which, I messed up on the video last night. I messed up on the parlay. I was just busy trying to get everything out before I went to Pool League. I did the NHL video as well, and I just messed that up. I don't know what I was doing, so I had to delete that video and fix the parlay. I put that up earlier today. So if you guys aren't on the Winible yet, I don't know why you wouldn't be on the free Winible. Go get signed up on there. The link's down in the description. I'm posting all my slips to the free Winible for these videos way before I post them, just because it takes me a while to make the videos. So go check those out. I already posted the corrected slip, so sorry about that. Forgot to mention that, but got that fixed, so we're good to go. But if you guys want to add the Halliburton 0.5, that is for new users. That was on the end of the video. That's kind of why I got on that tangent there. But regardless, we use that for the free play today. That is for new users only. If you guys aren't on Sleeper or Chalkboard, the code is the same. Use my code IOPICKS. They're going to match you. Sleeper will give you up to 500. Chalkboard only does up to 100. That's why I keep pounding it in your guys' heads. Take the free money on Sleeper if you're not already on there. But regardless, use my code. Get on these apps. We are locking them on, Chalkboard today, Sleeper mainly, but you can basically interchange them for the most part. Sometimes the multipliers may be a little bit different, so you can kind of gauge which app you want to put it on just based on what multiplier you're getting. If you're getting a better one on Chalkboard versus Sleeper or vice versa, you can just lock them in on either. They both have alternate lines, especially for basketball. Sleeper actually just came out with alternate lines for baseball, which is great for us moving forward. So we're going to use that good amount, I would assume. Strikeout alt lines and hit alt lines are going to be nice. So we'll utilize that. But that's kind of just the overview of what we're doing today. We are locking in on Chalkboard. You guys will see the slip down below. But player prop shop, let's get into this, baby. Code MOM for Mother's Day is giving us a $200 one-year subscription. So that's $300 off of the yearly. I was telling you guys to get signed up on the 50% off code for draft day. That's what I did. And now I'm mad at myself that I didn't wait to take this, because this is the most highly discounted code that I've seen come out of player prop shop. So it's like 16. I was doing the math yesterday. It's like $16.67 a month for the $200 year subscription. It comes out to $16.67, which is like, let's quick math, Kyle. $83 a month savings as opposed to the $99 a month package if you guys are on the monthly. So it's just an absolute no-brainer. It's like 55 cents a day or something like that for 500 to 600 player prop write-ups every single month. It's just an absolute no-brainer. So that's what these videos are focused around. If you guys haven't been paying attention, haven't been watching these, Player Prop Shop is a done-for-you service. They're giving us write-ups every single day. They have many different leagues. They have college baseball. That's awesome. That's a new addition, actually. So that's sweet. But they have a bunch of different sports: NBA, MLB, NHL, PGA, NFL, etc. Got college football in there when it's time, but they're giving us a bunch of different write-ups for each sport. Let's look at what they got for MLB today. Just kind of looking down at it, but you can see they just got a ton of different write-ups for us. This is a big MLB day, actually. So they're giving you the lines and explanations on why they like the lines every single day. So if you guys, they don't even have it up. Actually, they changed it. If you guys want to do the trial, use code PropShop. They give it for a week, but we only have 4 days left for code MOM. So, I guess you could just do PropShop for the week, test it out for a couple of days, see if you guys like it. And then if you do, use code MOM for the yearly checkout. It's only $200. So I have the link down in the description for you guys if you want to check it out. But without further ado, let's get into the picks here. First one, we got TJ McConnell over 10.5 points. This is kind of going along the same wavelength that I was doing for my NBA picks today, but a little bit different line. But here we go. Halliburton's scoring decline in the second half of the season has been well documented. He's shooting like crap. Recently, McConnell has emerged as a key offensive contributor for the Pacers, particularly leading their second unit. In the last 2 games, McConnell has showcased his scoring prowess, notably roasting up 16 shots in just 22 minutes in Game 1 compared to Halliburton's 6 shots in 36 minutes. Given McConnell's hot hand and the Pacers' need for offensive firepower, we anticipate the team will continue to rely on him heavily. We project McConnell to score 15 or more points tonight, especially with the Pacers playing with a sense of desperation. So I took the TJ PA points and assist line, but I also like this one. As I was telling you guys in, a couple of the previous videos, TJ just kind of was in a slump over the Bucks series. He was shooting in, where is his? There we go. No, percentage. There it is. Jesus, I don't know why it moved over here. So in his shooting percentage over, let's just pull up the last 30. Over his last 30 games, he's averaging around 54, but he has a couple games where he's shooting pretty high, so that kind of deviates it. Let's call it 50% from the field over his last 30. That's kind of where he shoots normally. In the Bucks series, 38, 33, a 50, and he still missed, which is bad, but he only put up a couple of shots. Yes, 6. So 50, 36, 30. He's just, I don't know what's going on with him. He has proved that he got out of his slump. He's shooting 78% from the last game in the Bucks series, and then 56% in the first game of this series. But I think that if TJ just gets in the 50% range, then we should be able to cash this all day. And him putting up 20 points in the last game against the Bucks, and then 18 in this first game in the series is just a great sign for us. So I do agree that, because they need some offensive firepower, that they're going to go to TJ. As long as TJ can get, what is he averaging in the past? Oh, there you go. There's our second pick. Minutes wise, 22 and 22. I don't know that we can expect him to continue to get at least 22 minutes, but if we get him in the, let's call it 16 to 18 to 20 range, I think that this should be perfectly fine. He is the leader of the second unit, and Tyrese has just been shooting like crap. So if there is very little production from Tyrese on the offensive firepower side of things, I think that they're going to put TJ in for a little bit more. He usually will come in like late in the first or early in the second. So if we can get like a good second quarter out of him, like maybe, I don't know, 8 minutes or something like that, then we should be able to clear that like 16, 18 minute mark. I'm pretty confident in that. I just watch TJ's minutes all the time. So I think that if we can get up in that range, that we're going to be fine here. 10.5 is relatively low. He has a great ceiling. When he's clearing it 17, 16, 17, 20, 18. So we like that a lot. But yeah, I think narrative wise, and then just TJ being in a slump, it kind of messed up the numbers here, but I'm not too worried about him. So that's what we're doing for our first pick. And then second, I already gave you guys a little sneak peek here, but Miles McBride over 5.5 points. This is kind of a sneaky one. McBride seemed poised to play a significant role in the Knicks playoff rotation, but he hardly made an impact in the last 2 games, logging just 19 minutes combined. Nevertheless, our projections suggest he could see 20 minutes of playing time. If he manages to get at least 18 minutes on the court, there's a potential for him to score 10 points or more. So this play is basically all minutes. I like it mainly because of his history, and then when I was looking into his minutes on the 30-day or 30-game chart, it kind of paints a little bit of a picture. So he gets weird minutes. Honestly, it really probably just depends on the game flow. But you can see he's getting nothing, and then he'll get 30, 40 minutes. This is probably from an injury. I'm not exactly sure who it was. He might have gotten some more time because of that. But oh man, excuse me. Even in the first game, their first series against Philly, I'll pull up the last 10. And joking. Don't know what happened there. So he cleared it in, 5 of the 6 games in the series against Philly. And then in the last game and then the game against the Pacers, you just got very little playing time, 9 and 10 minutes. So I think that if we can, I don't think he's going to get up to 20. I'm not sure. I mean, maybe it just really depends on the game. If he can get up to 20, this is perfect. I think that if we can get in like this 15 range, 14, 15 range, that we should be good. It's probably just going to depend on the rotations. So it's really game dependent, but I just like our chances on the overall numbers. 83% over his last 30, 80% over his last 15, 7 out of his last 10. It's just going to depend on minutes. So Thibodeau does like playing his starters just consistently. So it is kind of it's a sketchier one, but the line is so low and his ceiling is so high that I think that we just had some regression here. And as long as he gets the playing time, I really think that this should be an absolute no brainer. So I'm not too worried about it. Let's see how many threes he puts up per game. 3-point attempts. Okay, so I mean he's averaging around 4. All we need is 2 to drop for that to go on the line itself. So yeah, I mean if we can just get some production, I mean even in the game that he missed, he put up 4 against Philly, and I don't think he hit a single one. He hit one of them, yeah. So it is what it is. But if we can get him tossing up some triples, and then if he can just score a couple on the floor, I think that we should be good. So it's a minute play, a little bit of regression here, but I like his stats. So that's what we're taking for the second pick. And then I will show you guys the slip here. TJ over 10.5 and Miles McBride over 5.5 points. Again, guys, you can go and lock this in on Sleeper or on Chalkboard. Either of them work. Sleeper's giving us some Wild Card Wednesday picks, so you can tag that on to the end of these. I would probably take the Brunson over Swayman, but that's just because it's basketball. I do like the 28.5 line. Jalen's just been absolutely demolishing it. So assuming he keeps up his production, that should be fine. But I'm locking this in on Chalkboard just because I felt like it, switching it up a little bit, making it different. And I use the app, so why not put it in the video? I'm going to just continue. I'll just leave these up here, honestly. I'll leave the Sleeper and Chalkboard up there just because. Why not? I'm promoting both those apps. Use both of them. Again, mainly hockey for Chalkboard, but we're doing NBA today. So that's what I got for you guys. I will give you guys one more video later tonight before I have back-to-back nights for Pool League. So Tuesday nights and Wednesday nights are pretty busy for me. But I will get you guys an early NBA video for tomorrow for the YouTube, and then I will record the short form as well before I get going for Pool League, and that is what we're doing for today's video, guys. I appreciate you, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Like the video, helps me out a lot. Comment down below. Let me know if you guys are tailing this. Share this video with your friends. Anything helps the channel, guys. I appreciate you. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.